G'day Beaks. This is some supers that have honey in them and have had honey in them for the last 4 weeks. Honey that we've taken off frame by frame from our different nukes that have been filling up with honey, but we don't want to go into the brood supers. They've all been double nukes and triple nukes, and as you can see here, there is no small hive beetle larvae in any of these supers. They are now going into the honey extraction room for warming up for 24 hours before we'll be extracting these supers tomorrow, and have more supers to put on our nukes and our honey hives for taking off honey. These supers have been sitting in the workshop here, totally sealed. The bees were blown off and all the vermin was blown off out on site, and no small hive beetle larvae has developed. So that tells us that there's been no small hive beetles in the supers. At this time of the year, small hive beetle does not increase because of the cold weather. So you can leave your supers longer, providing you've blown out all the vermin out on site, and extract when you've got a spare time. Here you see another 4 supers that are full of honey, that they'll be going into the honey room in a very short period of time for extraction tomorrow. When storing stickies, you've got to make sure that the supers are totally sealed so no vermin may be able to get into the supers, even though small hive beetle or wax moth do not increase in the winter time because of the cold weather. This is the paper that was underneath the last super, or the first super that we took off quite some time ago, with no larvae, no wax moth feces or anything that's on the paper on the tray. All our lifting is done with forks and little electric winch that lifts all our supers. It saves us having to lift the heavy supers of full honey.
The electric winch travels along a 1 metre gantry for lifting the full supers of honey off the wheelbarrow or trolley to trolley, and then transferring them onto the trolleys for rolling into the honey room. This is my honey room, or the door to my honey room. I am Stig. Going into the honey room, that's a window that is closed up during the colder months. It's cardboard from a dishwasher, and it's double thickness, temporarily screwed to the wall so that the warm air stays in this room. This room is 1.5 metres by about 4.5 metres, and this is my honey extraction plant. My extractor is an electric 4-frame transcendental. I can generally do up to about 200 kilo in 3 hours with one extra person helping. This is my honey pump. It makes life a lot easier, not having to lift any honey after it's been extracted. It pumps it out to the honey warmer, and there's a warming unit with a single bed electric blanket which warms the honey up. 160 kilo warming unit has a single bed electric blanket around the perimeter with 2 inches or 50mm of fiberglass and the black plastic on the outside of that. The 300 kilo honey drum sits near the outlet for filling. The supers of honey with the spaces in between for warming up for 24 hours is now in the honey room. So I'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll start extracting. These are frames of honey that have been taken off all our nukes. Our honey production hives we haven't touched. The honey production hives will be the next supers to be taken off, full of honeys, ready for extraction. The electric fan is a 2400 watt unit, and has a thermostat so that the temperature can be held at 30 degrees. It only takes about 18 to 20 hours to bring the temperature up to 30 degrees. The unit has its own direct safety pack. It is so much easier when all your frames are nice and warm. My steam generation unit, a gas bottle with a condenser that transfers the water into steam. This is one of the trolleys that transfers the full supers of honey 3 high from the workshop into the honey room, with no back or gut busting. Please like, subscribe and click the bell to my channel to help it grow. Thanks for watching.